button. Oh, let's see if it pops up. Open up Oblivion. And let's have some fun. There we go, I see myself. Alright. And I am looking forward to this like every time I play this at this point. Alright then. So, we're here. Bend over! Hey there! So, last time we were trying to figure out a modded questline, right? I figured it out. And by figured it out, I mean I went on the internet and I downloaded a PDF guide on how to get through the goddamn thing. Turns out that there was a cave just south, not the Elephant Square, yes, just south of the cottage, filled with these fake Dark Brotherhood Khajiit, and oh my god, that was a tough fight. So I managed to get through that bit. I rescued the guy, and I tried to convince him to come back and be the heir to the throne in Kvatch. Didn't quite work. Apparently I was missing something. So I went through the guide, and it turns out that his wolf, his pet wolf, which is not mentioned anywhere, is buried here, next to Cloud Ruler Temple. So I've killed a bunch of wolves, and I saved the game for streaming right here. So in this frozen grave is an amulet and a finger. Effigy to the Dark Brotherhood. Now, this is the evil way of completing the quest. Apparently, there are two ways to complete the quest. And this is the good way of completing the quest. So, all that bullshit that I had to do with for the Black Sacrament, I didn't actually need to do. Didn't need to do any of it. It was a side quest. So, now that I have acquired the, there's Cloud Ruler Temple up there. So now that I've acquired the ring from the hut, from the cabin, and the amulet from this grave, completely out of the way of where that thing is, I can wait 24 hours whilst he gets home and rests and put his affairs in order, and I can, you know, go back. Now, I have upgraded some shit. So, whilst I was doing that quest, I found this really, really nice set of armor. Apparently, these Dark Brotherhood fake Khajiit guys were these shadow armor sets, some of which are actually heavy. So I've got myself a brand new set of armor. All that work, spawning in items, very hard. It's nonsense, quite frankly. This is like true old school style like game design. Just figure shit out and hope you get lucky, like holy god. But yeah, like she actually looks really cool right now. The big boss had this big ass hammer on them. I need to charge it, but that's pretty cool. So I'm currently using this big ass hammer. I've got myself crap ton of so yeah, and that's from like one goddamn cave. It was tough. I had to basically run in there, find them, zap them, then run away, run out of the cave, get back on a nearby rock, and just do what I did last time. And once I run out of arrows, it was a case of waiting there, running, zapping, coming back, zapping, coming back, and just a war of attrition over and over and over again. So, Before we do anything else, we've got to wait for this guy to return. So until then, let us continue doing the Allies for Broomer questline. So let's go down to Coral, and start doing these Daedra quests. No wonder you're finding a hard fighting those Khajiit. Yeah, they had some really good goddamn stuff. I mean, okay, let me just show you. Sort by armor value. Oh shit, there's another one. I actually had a... Wow. Fortify Sneak 10 points, Resist Frost 75% on self, Resist Paralysis 100%, Fortify Acrobatics. I've just noticed that. This is a 31 rating set of heavy armor. The light armor is 14 rating. To put things into perspective, I have been using Legion armor, which is like, the top set is 8, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The Legion set is about as defensive as the light set. And my actual light set of armor, if I can find it, is 5. So yeah, no wonder I had such a hard time. On the plus side, this set of armor looks really fucking cool. I actually really like it. And it goes really well with the rest of her set. She's looking badass right now. So yeah, there is no wonder why I had such a hard time. So let's see if we can... Ah, there we go. Let's go and do some Oblivion Gates. Get as many allies for Broomer as we possibly can. Alright. Oh. Ow. Zippity zap zap. What the fuck? This is a... God damn, that thing stunned me for days. Hello everyone, I'm surprised you're streaming after Werewolf Goodness. I've actually got it on pause right next to me. I'm really enjoying it. It's a great game so far. It's very old school in terms of its design philosophy. I feels like I'm feeling like I'm playing a game from like the early 2000s to late 90s. Very stealth oriented, but it's like a lot of its design philosophy is not modern game design philosophy, which quite frankly is a good thing. So yeah, it's like playing an old game. I'm really enjoying it. There's a lot of nostalgia in the basic philosophy of the game design, which is interesting to say the least. Oh, this is one of the really annoying ones. We have to go up there and open the gate, so I can show you the world. But yes, I'm not going to go through all the details again, but essentially, I figured out the quest line. So, I'm going to show you on the map. The Dark Sacrament quest line was a side quest. That's like an evil way of doing the quest. And it required an item in a grave that is hidden all the way around here, around Cloud Ruler Temple. On top of that, the good way of completing the quest is also located in this random grave that is not mentioned anywhere right here. Seriously. I don't understand it, but there we go. There is a cave around here that was filled with a bunch of those super tough Khajiit, fake Dark Brotherhood agents with armor like this. So let's just say, there is no wonder why they were kicking my ass, because that's way above the level of stuff that I'm using right now. So, yeah. Anyway. I guess this is the one. The highest section up here. That seems about right. I was trying to fix OBS. OBS seems to be okay. Like, every issue I've had so far has been with the game itself. So I'm streaming, but at least this time my laptop is plugged in fully, so I don't have to worry about any issues of battery going or anything like that. And I've turned off the auto sleeping, so we shouldn't have any issues with that either. So, Beast of Oblivion. Sounds pretty good. Do you miss the old feeling games? Super chill. Just one of them games chill out to on Saturday or Sunday. Feel kind of young again. Makes sense. I'll have to pick it up soon. Yeah. I don't know how long it is, so the quality might be a bit undershadowed by the length, because I've got a feeling it's going to be a pretty short game, but yeah, so far I'm loving it. You're like, it's proper White Wolf werewolves. You know, same IP as Vampire the Masquerade. What the fuck? You know what? I can show you the world. Let's do this the easy way. Tell me, Daedra, now when did you last let your... What? God damn. Alright. Trust me, like, this would be the entire stream if I did this legit. And they're basically all the same. So, no, nobody really wants to see that. But no, it's like, you're essentially eco-terrorist werewolves. And it's like a major power fantasy for like a furry that cares about like the natural environment and shit. You're like you're a werewolf and you're communicating with the spirits of the forest. It's really cool. And you're, you know, because essentially the White Wolf werewolves are like they're humans with the power of the wild, spelt with a Y. So essentially like nature magic and nature spirits. To kind of, which kind of mix and, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's like druid werewolves. And it's really fucking cool. On top of that, it's nice playing a badass in a video game that isn't a dude in a suit or some fucking rapper gangster kind of character. A proper heavy metal looking biker dude. It's great. It's like the first time in a long time, or possibly even ever, I've played a main character in a video game that I can actually kind of see myself in. Like, imagine me, but with a better beard and, like, in shape. That's what this dude looks like. Oh, and who doesn't need glasses. So that's a thing. Well, that you're singing Show Me the World while I'm playing No Man's Sky. Game does sound really good. Curse being poor. Too many games. Yeah, man, a lot of games are coming out. I found out that Warhammer, Total War Warhammer 3 is coming out this year as well. It's based on... they're finally doing the Chaos Gods, which I'm so hyped for. I'm really hoping that they go full on with the Chaos Corruption. Because basically in the world of Warhammer, how do I explain it without going on about this for hours? In the world of Warhammer, corruption is do evil corrupting deeds, and if you devote these evil corrupting deeds to a specific demon lord, or if they they come under like a certain category, you know, like being emotionally abusive or physically abusive is probably, I think, Slanesh. Being just a general psychopath, killing people and bathing in their blood, that's is it Kane? I forget their names. I'm not massive on Warhammer. I don't know a lot of it properly, but and Nurgle's the main one. If you're like you're fucking gross, you know, you feed maggots down someone's throat, or I don't know, you let yourself become morbidly obese or something, you become Nurgle. Like this Nurgle corrupts you. But anyway, it changes the way people look. It screws with their physiology and can do all sorts. In the tabletop RPG, all sorts of weird, random shit can happen to your body. And, like, if you mutate so much, your character becomes unplayable. You're just this, like, chaos spawn, this mindless creature bent on destruction. And it would be really cool if they implemented that kind of feature into Warhammer. So that's exciting, and I think that's coming around. We don't have a date, we just know it's sometime this month. I mean, sorry, this year. Apparently No Man's Sky is really good now. It was overhyped. And yeah, like, the people just went mad over that game without basically seeing anything on it.
I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
But it is pretty good right now, as far as I'm aware, like, from what I've heard.
Your reputation precedes you, Hera of Kvatch. I will now gladly send so...
Another one?
You seem the trusting type. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen...
I don't know whether it's, I don't know whether it's, like, your kind of game, but...
The Count Valga.
It is a lot better now than it was when it first came out. Oh, they've added a lot of the stuff that they basically lied about before it came out. So you can actually co-op now.
Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross.
To be perfectly honest, I'm not into the idea of it either. I'd much rather play Terraria. I think Terraria is the best of those kind of games. It's got a nice mix of legitimate RPG mechanics and building, and it's like, I think Terraria took the basic concept of Minecraft, when Minecraft became big, and added in, like, some proper gameplay aspects. Like, I like Minecraft, but it gets boring when you're on your own. But with Terraria, there's a lot that you can do, and there's a lot of random stuff that can happen. It's a proper video game. But No Man's Sky isn't really my thing even now, but it is a lot better than it used to be.
As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor... The painting is all I have left. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words...
This person has a lot of quests, holy shit.
Good luck, investigator.
I'll do that later. Allies for Broomer. So there's another ally for Broomer obtained. I can't remember which one has two. Is it Leowin? Oh, that's cool. I'd like pets. Imagine, like, little alien pets. Or, like, one of those random ones that you can run into. Imagine if you could tame them and bring one along with you. Honestly, the No Man's Sky thing was kind of done by Spore years ago. And I love that game. That was another game. They did this. They had the same problem in with Spore, where the guy behind it promised the world, and they simply did not deliver, which is a major shame. But I didn't know it when I got it, and I also didn't know that the game had been held back several years, like I think 5-6 years when it came out. I had no idea. I didn't really keep up with games back then. I was still pretty much a kid, and the internet wasn't a thing like it is now. Alright, let's see if we can find the Oblivion gate around here. Oh! Shit, it crashed. Well, count up. That didn't last very long, did it? God damn it. I have to wait for it to update, open it again. I've had a lot of fun in Minecraft. In fact, some of my earlier gameplay videos on this channel were Minecraft, recorded in like proper potato. I really like it, but in fact I haven't been back to it since. In fact, about 4 days ago, I actually installed it again because they're moving the Java servers over to Microsoft. So I'm like, oh shit, I better make sure I log in and update everything so I get ready for that. Because it might work out like my original World of Warcraft account where I'll never get it back again because I didn't update when they wanted me to. So yeah, I went back to it. You can change your name now, which is great, because my original Minecraft name was like Lunas Valen Mosswolf. And that was a bitch of a name. An absolute bitch of a name. I'd love to do something like an SMP in Minecraft. Be a lot of fun. What the hell's that? SMP. That reminds me. That sound. It's either some kind of explosives device or it's a form of music. Whatever. I'm looking for... Let's go flying again. Can't see the Oblivion... Oh, no. Where the hell's the Oblivion gate? So yeah, like, but, and the last time the last time I officially played Minecraft, they had just added horses, and I remember charging, through the fields of Minecraft on the back of my horse with, Zach and a few other friends of mine. Real good times. I actually can't find it here. Okay. Let's, go to Castle Skingred and do this the slow way. Yeah, actually, I really liked Sport, the platformer game on the Wii. I just love that whole concept of designing your own creature with parts of other creatures. It really is something I wish a lot more things would do. It's just a really cool concept in general. Yeah, I love Spore a great deal. It's a game that I will continuously go back to. I've long since lost my original account for that, but it doesn't really matter. I just make new shit every time I start up a new computer. But it's fun. I like Spore a great deal. But yeah, like, Terraria is definitely the best in terms of that video game cross with crafting, designing thing.
The Count will not see you now. Not now. Not ever. I believe the Count may want to handle this matter personally. Wait here. I will tell the Count you are waiting to see you.
The Count will not see you now. Not now, not ever. Oh, you wish aid for Bruma. Okay, I'll go and get him.
Any new books you've been reading?
But yeah, like the last time I played Minecraft, they had just added horses. And they've added so much since, apparently. And I tried playing a little bit of it on the Switch. But it's so different. I don't know what I'm doing in that game anymore. They've changed it so much.
I think I'd study mysticism. Druzia was telling me a bit about it, and it sounds interesting.
What can I do for you?
Learning a bit about mysticism.
8 for Bruma.
While Skingrad is threatened by an Oblivion gate, I cannot spare any soldiers for Bruma. Whatever you may think of,
I have to do a
I
Minecraft
still
green and get
protect
everyone
my
in.
own.
It'll be like
This is
4
my
people, but
city,
still
and
fun.
Mehrunes
Yeah, Minecraft's great.
will not have it while I
I've got my
remain
old skin
Count
as
of
well.
Skingrad.
I managed to find my old skin that I used to use. Right. So is he... Right, the Oblivion gate is over there. Okay, I know now.
How are you?
So, let's go and handle that. God, I'm walking slow. Ah, of course. You shut the door on me right as I come out. Thank you for that. That's much appreciated. Jesus.
Hi.
Hi. There's a lot I'd have to learn. Honestly, when I played with my group of friends, I ended up being the most boring person. All I would ever do is I would find a nice plot of land next to some water away from the main group. In fact, I think the way I played Minecraft as a group says a lot about me as a person. I would find like a nice plot of land next to some water away from the rest of the group, and I would set up a farm there. And what I would do in this farm, like initially what I would do is simply just grow crops. And later on down the line, when they added it, I started breeding animals. And when they added breeding wolves, that's all I ever did. But yeah, I would constantly breed animals and have a constant supply of meat going on. You know, I'd have cooked meat for cows and whatnot, and pigs and all that. I mean, well, you don't get cooked meat from cows, do you? You get cooked meat from pigs. Whatever. I'd breed a lot of animals, I'd get as much supply as possible, and I'd put them in chests next to the house, and my friends would come along and they'd get their supplies, and most of those would go down mining. That's what most of them did. Personally, mining in Minecraft has never been my thing. I've always found it kind of boring and dull. It got a little better later on down the line when they added more biomes and weird stuff you could run into, but overall I found the whole concept of mining in Minecraft to be really boring. But I did do it. But yeah, like when I did play as a group, I would just be the farmer. And that's all I would ever do. So me playing Minecraft my usual way would be the most boring thing ever. You'd hear like other people in the back going, "Oh my god, look what I found! I found diamonds! Oh my god, this is so good!" Meanwhile, there's me just planting freaking wheat and harvesting and killing animals, and I wouldn't do it the automated way because I have no idea where to even begin with redstone. But I do it the slow traditional way, and that's all I would ever do. And I just enjoyed that, you know. I liked having friends come over and like gathering their materials they need to keep adventuring, you know. I was the supplier. It was great. I loved it. I get to hang out in my house all day, tend to animals, breed animals, you know, farm, do some fishing. It was great. And that's all I ever did. Man, talking about it makes me want to play Minecraft again. I like Minecraft. It's a good game. It's weird how the popularity of that game fluctuates as well. Like, at one point, it became super popular. And then for some reason, it became really popular with kids. And of course, a game that's really popular with kids means it's bad. Usually the way things go. Like, Fortnite's the same. I don't think Fortnite is a bad game. Fortnite's pretty much, like, it took PUBG and added polish to it. You know, Fortnite's fine. Not my kind of game, but it's fine. It's better than PUBG, at least. You know, like, but Minecraft was great. Became super popular, and because it became super popular and very over-popular and very cringy, again, like Fortnite, the whole dance thing is super cringy. The whole idea that default became an insult in school. Oh, kids are so stupid. Default becoming an insult. Ah, yes, you're not willing to spend money on stupid shit that doesn't matter. You must be a silly person. Yeah, okay. Do you mean smart? I don't know. Then Minecraft, then it kind of fell out of, it gained popularity again. After people had stopped talking about it for a while, it just kind of jumped back into popularity again. And that's where we are right now, where it's slowly regaining its popularity. It's, just automated with Redstone. I've no idea where I even begin with Redstone. And to be honest, I find a lot of the automated systems kind of take away from the fun of Minecraft. I like Minecraft because it's simple. I like fantasy. I'm not so big on sci-fi. So automated robotic systems kind of take me out of the experience. Like a traditional slow farming method, that's more my thing than automated systems. When it becomes automated, it becomes boring and less personal. So I've never really had any desire to learn Redstone. God damn. Is there a health font around here somewhere? That will do the trick. I mostly don't like Fortnite for the in its team death mode. Fortnite is good for group plays, but the bar has too high of a skill ceiling. I came second once in Fortnite. I got so close to winning, and then I saw the last guy, and I'm just stood there watching as he's just spawning these build mechanics. And that's what ruined the game for me. The whole concept of building random shit is more of a throw-over for what the game originally was, which was more of a Minecraft clone. And it didn't really end up being what it ended up making it popular. And that whole speed building stuff to build shields to defend yourself. Once I got second, and once I saw somebody do that, I was like, nah, this isn't the game for me. And I never went back to it. Nah. It's another layer of stuff that I have to learn, and I'm not that into competitive shooters to begin with. So, nah. It's something that set it apart, but it was something that prevented me from getting into it as well. So it felt more like a holdover from its original purpose than it did something that it was initially designed to play with. I just hate how luck-based it was. Wait for the game to load, then wait to find the game, wait to let the game again. I had no issues getting in it. Apex. I have heard of Apex, but I've heard of Apex, but I've never really seen much. I think I looked into it once and it wasn't my thing. I'm an RPG guy. I'm an adventure game guy, a story guy. Competitive online games don't really offer anything for me. I find them incredibly boring. I need a world, a story. I need character development to really, suck me into a world. Just the act of killing things and being better than other players doesn't really do it for me. It doesn't really do anything for me. So I find those kind of games super repetitive, and it's just not my thing. Never into Apex either, mostly because first few games I did mostly just ended everyone that were everyone that team working together, stealing everything. I don't know, that's a bit off. I mean, it's an online. The toxicity in online games is one of the reasons I don't like them. It's like, I don't know. I played a little bit of Heroes of the Storm, and the amount of time, like 90% of the time, you're not actually playing that game. You're just being yelled at by someone who thinks they're better, and they're usually the worst person on the team. And that's with every game like that. It's just like, that being said, I do enjoy grand war in RPGs. So, like, I was playing... There's a PvP event going on right now in Elder Scrolls Online. And for about 2-3 hours a day, I've been jumping into that, joining, like, a massive team of people, and racing across this giant world, interacting with, like, fighting with other people, taking down cities, taking down, like, castles and other things, and claiming them for our own, and then moving on to the next one. It's like a constant war back and forth of different groups running in over, trying to claim as much as you possibly can. And the more you claim that are connected to each other, the faster you can travel across this big world. It's really good. I do enjoy that quite a bit, but even that, like, I get bored of it very quickly. So about 2 hours is the most I'll play usually. I got into it today and I played quite a bit, but even then it wasn't really much, all things considered. So, like, Grand War. But would I play the Elder Scrolls Online if that was all it was? No, I'd never touch it. Like, it's an additional thing that you can do on top of all the other things that you can do in that game. So I'm into that game for the world and the story and my own character. And then there's other stuff that I'll occasionally jump into.
I believe the count.
If you have an understanding of the game, it's not hard, but yeah. I mean, that's the same thing with anything. It's not pay to win, though. Everything is available for free. That's good. That's a rarity these days, especially with online games. Although I do miss single-player shooters. We might get a new Time Splitters, though. I'm hoping that's a single-player shooter. Because if it's not, I won't be bothering with it. Aid for Bruma.
Mehrunes Dagon has no more love for my kind than for my mortal subjects. Less, perhaps, as we make poor slaves. You have helped me by closing the Oblivion gate near Skin.
I kinda liked Heroes.
By sending aid to Bruma.
It was like... Heroes was the only MOBA-style game that I did get into. And I'll be honest, it's mostly because of the characters, because I recognize the characters from other games that I enjoyed. I did a Let's Play series on the channel where I played Murky and tried to get to a certain point in order to get a pet in World of Warcraft. And honestly, that's the only time I ever played the game. I only ever played Heroes of the Storm when it had a cross-promotion with another game I played. So I played it like 2 or 3 times for a cross-promotion with World of Warcraft, and I played it, I think, twice for a cross-promotion with Overwatch. There's some really cool skins that you can get for characters in Overwatch, one of them being Diva, which is one of my mains. Well, was when I played that game. So obviously, you know, Overwatch was actually my #1 the year it came out, and it was because it was the first multiplayer, like competitive multiplayer game to ever exist that I actually got into. So Blizzard legitimately did something right with that game, at least for me, because it was the first multiplayer competitive shooter that I ever got into. And that's never happened before. I've enjoyed 1 or 2 of them, but every time I've played one, I've always found myself wishing it was a single-player game, because other players ruin it for me. But Overwatch I legitimately really enjoyed. It's just added to the list of things that I don't play anymore because Blizzard. Online V-wise for me, Overwatch, sometimes Paladins, getting back into Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8, but for me, I only really play at Mario Kart with friends. I'll play it with my friends a few times.
Droshanji greets you. His work is the castle.
Okay.
Take care.
Paladins I did like. Again, I liked it, but I wished it was a single-player game. I did get into it a little bit. I played that big turtle dude with you quite a few times. But, yeah, I never got into it long-term. But it was good for a little bit. I don't know. I need some. I can play like single player games over and over and over again because it's, I don't know, it's just more relaxing. I can get into it, but nah. I do get into PvP a little bit in MMOs, but never hardcore.
Regulus Terentius, Count Bravil. I'm really rather busy, and I doubt that you have anything to say that I need to hear.
Well, fuck you too, buddy. Also, you're just sat in your ass, and there's nobody in line, so you're obviously not very busy. Maybe come back to me when you're a little bit older and can actually grow some facial hair. Huh? 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 Smug bastard. Aid for Bruma. I'm sorry, I would love to send Aid for Bruma, but I can't because there's a fucking Oblivion game outside my thing, so if you go and shut that down, please. Yeah, okay, I'll go and shut that down. Thank you.
Bye.
Occasionally I become Eric Cartman when I'm annoyed with a character. Mario Kart is okay. I still don't get how it's always #1 selling and people go on about how amazing it is, but I mean, it's good. You know, I've had a lot of fun with that game. Again, like, I have like a massive disconnect when it comes to competitive online games. So mostly I either play single player or I play in I play it with my friends. So yeah. But it is good. I prefer in terms of competitive Nintendo games, I prefer Smash Bros. But again, you know, I play that on my own. In fact, I only ever went online with that game once, and that was to fight against 2 of my friends. It's like... I had a good time, though. It's a great party game. The fact that Smash Bros. Has a competitive scene is... The competitive scene of Smash Bros. Is so counter to how that game is meant to be played. Because they remove all the wacky fun stages and they just have a flat one. They remove all the random fun items. And every fight is dancing around the edge of the platform trying to knock people over. I do not remotely understand competitive Smash Brothers. I know that'll get me lambasted by a lot of people, but I don't understand. Like, Smash Brothers is a party game meant to have fun with friends. That's what that game is. The fact that there's a competitive scene for that, and in order to have a competitive scene for that, they need to remove half the fucking gameplay, just shows you that it was not meant to fucking have that a competitive scene for it. But considering the fact that the competitive scene of a fighting game is mostly what keeps those games alive, I get it, but I enjoy tower defense like Bloom's TD. I've never really been into that genre. Never heard of that game either. Oh, Smash is only good with friends or solo. Glad they brought the story mode back. Yeah, man. The story mode in the new game is really good. Honestly, typically speaking, all I do in Smash Bros. Is I do like the challenge fights to try and unlock as many of those spirits as possible. Or I have like massive amiibo tournaments. Like you can see all the amiibo I have up there. I'll do like these massive amiibo tournaments and see which one comes out. That's fun. Am I going the right way here? My mouse is going very slow. There we go. Yeah. To be fair though, I've never given tower defense games much of a try. I've played a few of them. The one I remember the most might actually be Brutal Legend, which is a massive hybrid game, so I don't really think that counts. Which says a lot. Oh, I love that game. Especially as a like proper like a old school metal fan. Yeah, man. I'm more of a power metal guy these days, but you know, it was the old school stuff that got me into that music. Well, tell a lie, it was Linkin Park that got me into that music, and then I discovered the old school stuff through Linkin Park. But it was the old school stuff that really stuck with me. And now I'm more into power metal because it's got more of like a fantasy bent to it. Like Blind Guardian and thing. God, bitch, get back here. Oh, you made that mistake, not me. Let's put this away so I can walk a little bit faster. I'm realizing playing this game why I never wear heavy armor. Except just to level up endurance. Because god damn you're slow. Why are you running? King. Check out me with the old memes. My god, the mouse is acting weird. I tell you what I'm good with in Smash. I wouldn't say I'm very good at that game in general, but the character I do tend to win the most fights with is Bowser, which I'm sure you'll approve of. Bowser's my boy. Followed by Lucario. And I choose Lucario because I'm bad at the game. Because he has like this mechanic where the more damage he takes, the stronger his smashes get. So because I'm super shit at the game, I can just keep taking damage and eventually just get lucky. I went through the majority of the single player game with that character. God damn. Tell everybody I'm on my way. And I've almost closed another gate. Tell everybody I'll save the day. And I'll be the hero the Daedra hate. Yes! The best part of that entire game, Mario Odyssey, is running around at the end of it as Bowser. I want a full game of just that. We have very similar tastes in Mario characters. Like, my favorite Mario character is Yoshi. It's mainly because I think the best Mario games are the Yoshi games. Yoshi's Story, Yoshi's Island, especially. It's my favorite Mario title. And, like, Yoshi's Woolly World is really cute as well. And then the first Mario game I ever played was Super Mario World, where they added Yoshi. So... Is everyone around here dead? Oh, there's another one. But yeah, I really... The only issue I have with Yoshi is my favorite color is green. But I'm also a hipster that wants to be different all the time. So, when I'm like playing it, it's like, well, I can't choose my favorite color because that's the default color. Ended up with like, I always end up with like black or pink Yoshi. First world problems. Love Brother Bear so much. I have... Blasphemy, I know. I have yet to actually see that movie. That movie came way too late for me in my life. It was just... I just never watched it. It was when I'd... It came out like after I'd fallen off Disney.
That was a brave thing to do.
Right, well, I did it because we need more aid for Bruma.
Thank you for closing the Oblivion.
Yay! Aid for Bruma! I'm gonna have to buy a house in Shadenhall. Oh no. Leowin. I think Leowin's the one with like... Oh god, the mouse is so weird today. Like the... It's just not responsive. Like, this is me moving the mouse halfway across the mouse mat, ready? So, now. Now, typically speaking, in order to get that distance, I would only have to move the mouse a little bit, but I have to actually move it across the entire mouse mat. I don't know what's happening. And I'm not closing the game. Breville. Where's Chadenhall? I have not done Chadenhall yet. I kind of want to buy a house there. Because I like that city. The stream is super laggy. Alright. Let's, the mouse issue might be the same thing. So let's exit the game and start it up again. Just replugging the mouse. There we go. Glowy, glowy. And then my actual synthwave colors should kick in. The synthwave colors haven't kicked in just yet, but the mouse is working so much better. So let's open it up again. See how it runs. There was definitely a drop. So it's not just you. Don't know what's different today. Oh yeah, oh that's so much better. This is just like slight movements of the mouse. Much better. Alright. Hopefully it runs a little bit better now. And literally, as I'm getting into the game right now, I'm going out of the game on stream. So that just shows you how much of a goddamn separation we have. Oh, wait, it's my favorite character. How you doing today, buddy? Wait a minute. Oh, TM, isn't it? There we go. Let's get a screenshot of this. There we are. That actually might be my background at some point. So, is this the one with 2 Oblivion gates? It might be. Let's make a hard save. Oh, yeah. Oh, it does actually feel like it's running better. So I hope it runs better for you guys. Yeah, I like the Crafted World and Yarn Yoshi games. They're super simple and super easy, but I don't think they're meant for challenge. They're just kind of a cute, relaxing experience. I enjoy them. I love the aesthetic. That's another game I want to play for again at some point.
I'd advise you to keep...
Oh god, well, I'm glad to be of assistance then. Ah, here we go. So if I keep this guy alive, I can actually...
I'd advise you to...
Oblivion Gate.
Haven't you heard? Well then.
Okay. Farwell?
About 2 days ago.
Wow, he actually went in there for 2 days. I forgot that. That's impressive.
We haven't heard from them since then.
That being said, it's Oblivion, so time might work differently there.
He's posted guards here so we can watch and see if anyone comes back out. So far, nothing.
Yeah, you
if you find
you can totally link me, Brother Burr. I'll give it a watch.
It's Tom. It counted.
Alright, okay. So, let's save the game.
Now look what he's gotten himself into.
Alright, and let's try and keep them alive. That's the goal. Fallen Knight of the Fawn is down, I'm afraid. It's better now, much better. Great. Yeah, there was just something must have gone wrong on the stream. So, well, as the game was running, I don't think it was the stream itself. It was just the game itself. So good. Thank you for letting me know. A restart did the trick. Yeah, this is an old game, and just like all of Bethesda's games, it is super fucking broken. So, yeah. Sometimes it just doesn't work, or something goes wrong. There's a billion things that could go wrong in this game. I never did beat Starlink. I did eventually get bored of it, but that's another one I need to go back to. I think it was a bit too Ubisoft for me, but it was pretty cool. And at least it was different than the usual Star Fox games, which was literally the same game over again, with slightly better graphics and worse controls. Nintendo has no idea what to do with that series. Good. Glad it's better. Yeah, it's controlling so much better as well. Like, in order to just turn around, I'm moving my mouse tiny. It's funny. It's like, I do like Twitch controls, even while playing games like this. Like, I'm not playing competitively, but I still like control. That's funny. It jumped up and landed on this spike here and got itself killed. That's funny. That's very funny. Stupid fucking clan fear. Oh my god, you're being a bitch. God damn. But yeah, I'm glad the stream seems better at least. Another night of the Fawn. So we went in with 6 men. We've ran into 2 so far, both of which have been dead. God, look at that, man. Oh yeah, I expect cheesy moments for a Disney game, that's fine. I've never seen it though. It's just, yeah, there are a few Disney movies that just skip me. Another one was, The Little Mermaid. Never seen The Little Mermaid. I wouldn't even see, I know this is gonna be shocking for a furry of my age, but I had never seen Robin Hood until years later, and I only watched it because of his reputation among furries. Really good. I actually really like that movie. I see why it's so popular, but yeah, there was a few Disney movies. Honestly, like, it for me, it was Lion King, Basil the Great Mouse Detective, and 101 Dalmatians. Oh, and Oliver and Company, you know, the cat one? They were the ones that I watched repeatedly all the time. And it was just them. Obviously, like, my mother had to work her ass off to get everything that she could for me, so I couldn't see everything. And the ones that I did see, I watched repeatedly over and over and over again. So I think honestly, over time, I think Basil the Great Mouse Detective might be my favorite. Followed by Oliver and Company. I can still remember, like, parts of that one as well. That was the one I think I watched the most. Why should I worry? Why should I care? Oh, I do not have a dime. Oh, but I got streets to fight. Something, something, something. I don't know. On top of that, I used to watch a lot of, what's his name? I can't believe I forgot his name. I'm big into animation, I forget his name. The guy behind Fievel Goes West. And I think All Dogs Go to Heaven. Oh, Jesus. I forgot they exist. Him. I watched a lot of his movies because they were on television all the time. And they weren't as expensive as Disney movies. Oh yeah, man! I can already. I'm pretty sure that I can tell why it'll hit you in the feels. It's like me with anything to do with wolves. I also have a soft spot for birds in general, so anything to do with birds like that hits me. The Rescuers, that was another one I watched all the time. I think that was one of the first ones I got. It was Basil the Great Mouse Detective and Rescuers, and then later on down the line I got Oliver and Company. I think that's why that ended up being the one I watched the most. Probably because it was the last one I got. This was on video as well. I am so glad we moved on to DVD. Oh man, video was a nightmare at times. Having to rewind it every time. I'm watching those fucking Disney anti-piracy ads at the beginning of every video, needing to fast forward it. Like, buying a Disney video could end up with poor quality. You might hear it from your kids. Mom, it's no good. The picture's all fuzzy. I can't hear it.
It's about time someone got here. What took you so long?
I can't get into the old songs. Just makes me cringe nowadays. I can't get into it anymore. Does suck, yeah. It's a different time. A lot of the original Disney movies are very of their time. I can't watch Snow White anymore for very similar reasons. As Disney movies went on, they kind of got away from feeling kiddie, and they hit like a nice medium, and then they went kind of overly kiddie again. It was weird, but I think the last really good one was Zootopia. I think that was the last really good one. That being said, I am biased because, well... yeah, I'm glad you remember it. It was on every fucking video. Every single time I watched one of those movies, I had to watch through all that crap. It burnt itself into my memory. Can't remember anything about Secret Lives of Pets. I have not seen that. I know my mother has. She went to see it with a few of her friends and really liked it. But my mother has really bad taste in movies. Like, all the really awful movies that comes out, she'll love them. She also really likes reality TV, so that should tell you everything.
We are knights sworn to men.
Oblivion Gate.
I set out with the rest of...
Alright. Let's get you out of
Are
here.
you mad? A Knight of the Thorn never returns home until the mission is done.
So, the whole deal with this dude is he's a prince. And because he's a prince, he has a lot of power and a lot of protection. He wants to be and appear like this glorious knight, saving the day. But in reality, he's fucking useless. And the only reason he even has this in the first place is because he's rich and powerful. And people protect him because he's the son of the fucking Count of Shadenhall. So, throughout this whole process, he will hopefully learn that he is kind of useless. If we keep him alive. Alright.
The path is yours. Lead on.
So, I'm gonna hot save here. Can't stop smiling on that. Oh my god, nostalgia. And the movies are just real generic kids movie. Yeah. Oh yeah, Judy was my favorite. Obviously I was more biased towards the Fox, but nah, Judy ended up being my favorite. I really like Judy. Judy's great. I think what's funny about Zootopia is how people argue over what that movie means. Because it doesn't really mean anything. Like, essentially, it's like X-Men. X-Men isn't really about any kind of discrimination in particular. It's just basically discrimination is bad. And you can, the form of discrimination you put on it says more about you than it does the thing. So if you watch Zootopia and you're like, well, it's about racism, or it's about sexism, or class discrimination, or something like that, that's purely on you. That's what you got out of it. Most likely that's because that's the discrimination that's like the human right that you care about the most. You know, personally, I got aspects of racism from it. I did get aspects of sexism from it, especially when it comes to Judy Hopps working in as a police officer, and obviously she's a kind of animal that is inherently weaker than a lot of the other ones. Just like, typically speaking, women aren't as strong as men. It's just biology. So obviously when it comes to more physically demanding jobs like that, there are people that say, well, they shouldn't be working in this because it puts people lives at risk. So yeah, that's what I got out of it. There's also that scene where she's the fox is feeling the sheep's hair, because the hair of black people has a different texture. And when people find that out, some of them get a bit too close and personal and invade their personal space. It is something that happens. There's a few things I got out of it. But it really, there's a few like basic references like that, but a lot of it is just open to your own interpretation. I got so sick of X-Men. I love the comics, but oh my god, they put out X-Men movie every 2 seconds. I like the X-Men. just like I like Spider-Man, but it's obvious that that shit was popular. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now, and I'm gonna try and get these guys through this shit. Allons-y! Ooh, sorry. Don't die. Alright, one more down. Kill the Madge. Kill the Madge. Yeah, that's right, folk. No, no. Oh, god damn it.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Get. You're a dumbass. What happened to your friend? Is he dead? I think his friend died. Good. Alright, let's check on your friend. That's a good message for kids, especially. I mean, yeah. You know, discrimination, generally speaking, is bad. And you don't need to focus on any one specific form of discrimination in order to, you know, to get into that. Where's the other dude? Does he not follow with us? Apparently not. Either he died doesn't matter. Long as the prince is safe, we're good. Yeah, but that's the thing I got from the X-Men. I think, personally speaking, the X-Men, I personally got homophobia from it. And I know racism could be attached to it as well, but essentially the X-Men are people who are born different. That's it. Like, they're born different. I mean, that being said, there's some legitimate... Like, if X-Men were real, I would probably be discriminatory towards them, because these are people that can end the fucking world at a glance. It's quite a little bit different from a different skin color or a different sexuality. Like, anyone that hates somebody because they have a different skin color or a different sexuality, they're waste of life. But anyone who hates somebody because they're frightened this person might destroy the world, like fucking Magneto, I can kind of understand it. Yeah, X-Men's basic kind of message falls apart when, like, serious catastrophic abilities take place. But I mostly got homophobia in that. But growing up, that was the one that was always... That was the one that I noticed. Out of all the forms of discrimination, homophobia was the one that I noticed the most. Oh, bollocks. Load game. Part of it was the 90s. Homosexuality was just a joke. Like, that's just how it was treated. There was legitimate... I do remember quite a bit of discrimination against homosexuality when I was younger. On top of that, when I was in school, they were the first times that I really started to have people believe that I was gay. And that's continued on for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not, but apparently I give off that impression. So, you know, I've experienced, despite not being gay myself, I have experienced homophobia. Because people just make that assumption of me. So, out of all the different ones, that is the one that I'm more cognitive of. Oh, itchy back. Recent years, it's changed to men's rights because, oh, bollocks. I thought he was a danger. Yeah, in recent years, it's changed to men's rights because it's just acceptable these days to hate on men. And there are, like, some serious issues that they face. You know, the family courts, the draft in America, You can vote as a woman and not need to sign up for war, but as a man, you need to sign up for war. That's bullshit. Have I got any kind of healing that I can put on someone else? Apparently not. I'm just gonna have to... Oh, wait. Calming touch, minor soul trap. No, I don't. No, I don't have any healing. Damn. Just keep going. I don't know where the other thing is, but let's just hope he doesn't die. No bother looting. Let's just get up the top and close this as quickly as possible. Oh, fuck. There we go. Okay. Playing Oblivion, talking about movies, and getting onto serious topics. But yeah. I tell you what, though, I have been avoiding politics in the recent days. I've watched a few YouTubers that I always watch, but nothing's been too serious. For the most part, people have shut up about Trump at this point, which I'm happy about. I was just tired of people going on about him all the time. Either people who think he's like a messiah, or people that think he's actually Hitler. Like, he's just a politician, and he's an ass like a bunch of other politicians. That's it. It's like he's no different than Bush. If Bush was around during the fucking internet era, it would, you know, and having the media freaking accuse him of genocide at every possible turn, people would hate him just as much. Of course, I do realize the irony in saying that. I'm glad. Oh, bollocks! Right, never mind. No fighting. No fighting. TLC? Oh. Okay. Let's do this! Let's just grab the thingy and end. Okay. Alright. Did it save him? Is he alive? Hey! Almost dead!
We made it! I mean, victory is ours once again. Huzzah! It's a shame that Bremen didn't make it, though. He was a good
Yeah, man. I've been doing the exact same. I've not really been looking into much politics, and I've heard one or two things, but honestly, I'm just glad people aren't rioting in the streets anymore. And then there's some hope for COVID. There's the vaccine going around now. My mother's had it, so she's less panicked, which is great. So I don't have to worry about her as much anymore. I'm still waiting for other relatives to get it. I'll feel a lot better once all my older relatives get it, but until then, you know, especially my uncle.
Congratulations.
That honestly depends on perspective. Obama was really bad in his own way. You know, the guy won the Nobel Peace Prize whilst constantly sending people into war. You know, it's... I liked Obama whilst he was around, but I also didn't really focus on politics that much. You know, I didn't realize all the crappy stuff he did whilst he was in office. It was only later on down the line I learned that. Politicians in general, doesn't matter what side of politics they come from, they are all selfish, power-hungry liars. Every single one of them. Especially if they get to the point of becoming president. And, yeah. The only politician I kind of like is Bernie Sanders. But I don't think he's strong enough to be a president. I would like to see him as the president, but I don't know whether he would do a good job at it. So, Trump was the worst president in terms of his the reaction to him. Both the people who treated him like a living god, like their messiah, the savior of America, and the people who treated him like the actual devil here to destroy all good and decency on the world. Trump derangement syndrome, pretty much. Him himself was nowhere near as bad as the reaction to him on both sides of the field. Don't get me wrong, he was not a likable person. There are times in which he was funny, but for the most part, he was just kind of an abrasive ass. But the general reaction to him was the worst thing about it.
Greetings to you.
Hey there, so I saved your son.
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cheydinhall. I'm also overjoyed that you saved my son's life. I realize he's trying at times, and he speaks before he thinks. But he's still my son, and I adore him greatly.
He's a teenager,
I'm sure he was
and he's
difficult to
rich.
judge,
It
and I
comes with the
respect your
category,
patience.
it's fine.
Most would have given him up for dead, rather than deal with his ego. Anyway, I digress. I'm sure you will. I'm in possession of 2 fine weapons. They're both heirloom. I'd take great pleasure in bestowing one of them upon you. Please.
I am totally going for the Fawn Blade, just because I'm not using a staff in Oblivion.
The Thorn Blade it is. Again, farewell.
Knights the Fawn.
I think if you had the chance to speak to any of the knights, they were happy to follow Farwill into battle. I'll be having a very long talk with my impetuous son. I don't blame him directly. He must be... Even though...
8 for Bruma.
I will not forget your service to... With the Oblivion Gate closed.
Alright, so this isn't the town with 2 fucking, gates.
Be seen.
Let's check out the new weapon we got. So here is the Fawn Blade. If I can find it. Here we go. I think it looks really cool. It's basically just a normal sword, but it's got some like really nice details in it. I really like it. It's one of the cooler base weapons, or one of the cooler unique weapons in the game itself, outside of, you know, modded weapons.
Good tidings, citizen.
Oh, you know what? While I'm here, hey
I'm
there.
sorry, although I wish...
I'd like to buy a house in town.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Dude! I just saved your son! Wow.
I don't...
Wow. Imagine saving your city.
Let's hear it.
Imagine saving someone's city, saving their son, and you can't fucking buy a house from them. I mean, hell, like in Skyrim... Oh, actually, I'm going to stop myself there because the nodes are dumbasses, so that doesn't really count, but still. There's still Leowin to do. I think that's it. I think there's just Leowin. So Leowin and Kvatch. So I think there's probably been enough time. So let's go to his cottage while we're here, see if he's there, and present him the amulet and ring and see if he'll actually join us. All make up a load of bollocks, then come into power, get everything they want, cause more problems, then leave for the next person to do the same thing completely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in complete agreement. Well, this place is still a mess. Hey.
You again. What do you want this time?
Look, man. I get it. Okay? You've not had an easy spot in life. You've made some decisions that you've grown to regret. You're bitter. The one time you found happiness and it was ripped apart of you. I get it. But look at Kvatch. The entire city was burned to the ground. And they've rebuilt in record time. If an entire city can rebuild itself, you can rebuild yourself. You can place yourself as its leader. You can help avoid all the shady shit. You could be one of the greatest rulers this country has known. Huh?
I have. Last night, I dreamt like never before. I saw Kvatch. Her walls, her gardens, her great castle, my father Ormelius.
The voice acting for this guy is really good, by the way.
And
hats off to whoever did this.
To remember. But I don't think I'm the right material to rule as Count.
You must. They have nobody else. And it is the very dark experiences that you have experienced and escaped from that make you a great choice. You will not be a tyrant king. You will be a light for their future, having already experienced your own darkness.
They seem to be doing okay without me as it is. Now please, leave me.
Ah.
Greetings.
Man, look.
You sure are persistent.
Maybe these will help convince you.
What's this? A ring. I'd forgotten all about this. I never knew what it was before, but I guessed that K is for Kvatch, isn't it? And my dear Aranar, how I miss your company. I guess I knew all along who I was, who I am. I just never wanted to accept it. You see, I like the wild.
You need to return. Constantly running away won't solve a thing.
I'm not afraid of anything. But I suppose I have been fleeing from something most of my life. Even though I haven't realized it until now. I will go to Kvatch. If only to visit my home once more.
Best of luck, mate. Hey! Okay. So, whilst he's doing his thing, I'm going to continue aid for Bruma. And fingers crossed, we can continue that quest line. So, let's go to Leowin, the slum hole of the entire region. A place in which Argonians are routinely tortured. Why do I have to help this place? Oh, Mazoga the Orc. I forgot about her. I'll do your quest later. Oh, speaking of which, am I a member of Knight's the Fawn. I am. I'm an honorary knight. I'm a Knight Sister of the Blades. I'm the Reader Gun Champion. I'm a basic murderer of the Dark Brotherhood. Swordsman of the Fighters Guild. Associate of the Mages Guild. That's one thing I do miss about Skyrim as well. It's another thing I miss about this game in Skyrim. Is I like having this page of all your achievements. This is what you've done. This is what you're known for. I miss that. Right, let's wait for morning. Alright, this must be the one with 2 Oblivion gates. Hey.
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leowin. You are a stranger to me, but well met. Perhaps you would like to do a service.
8 for Bruma.
Leowin is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us, even before... Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion gate on our very doorstep. No, I don't have any men to spare. Bruma will have...
Right. So, this woman, right here.
Welcome to Leowin. I'm Alicia Caro, and I have the honor to be the wife of the Count, Marius Caro.
This woman likes to torture Argonians, and during the Thieves Guild questline, we will find her little torture chamber. At least I think it's her. Somebody here likes to do it. So, Mazoga the Orc, speaking of these factions, you can unlock another one by doing her quest, which we'll do at a later date. Sorry for the random quiet. I started getting attacked by robots, and you can pose No Man's Sky. I think you meant to say you can't pose No Man's Sky. I'm assuming anyway. No worries, man. No worries. So yeah, this one does have like 2 Oblivion gates, like right next to each other. I think it's this one. Oh God, he's back. Oh, we'll lose him in the next gate. So there's one gate over there. Yeah, it's pointing me in that direction, but there's another one over here. So, let's do them both. Do this one first, because it's close by. How far close am I to leveling up as well? Oh shit, I've actually got shit drained. Wait a minute. Let's, Cure disease. I thought I could cast that. I don't have enough magicka. God damn it. Shit. Never mind. We'll have to stop off in a temple at a later date. Conch, yeah, sorry. And I wonder how they will react to me being an Argonian. I don't think there's any specific thing. I think there's only really one event in the game that is kind of confused by your being an Argonian, and it's to do with the Fighters Guild questline. Because they're essentially using a corrupted history. And, well, the Argonians inject hist naturally anyway. So, yeah, the normal way of doing this will be to go into that cave, go through the cave system, most likely exit here, run up, go into one of these towers, and just go from tower to tower to tower, opening up the gates and the drawbridges until you get into the main gate. But, fuck that. I'm just gonna fly all the way over there because, again, fuck that. Yeah. So yeah, I don't need to open these gates anymore because here I am. high is my destruction at this point? It's 36. What about blunt? 35. Oh, wow, it's slightly higher than the main weapons I've been using this entire time. What about blade? 37. That's hilarious. I've barely used blade. Alright. Do you know what we haven't checked as well? We've not checked our Sigic stones. Ooh. That's another thing we've not done. Alchemy. We'll do that. What's our Sigic stones? We've got Soul Trap, Shock Damage, Turn Undead, Burden. Ooh, Burden. That one's fun. Absorb Magicka. Ooh, that. Ooh, yes. Fire Damage. Yeah, let's use this one. Dremora Mace. Wait. God damn it. Your soul is mine. Let's use that. One more Friday till Bowser's Fury? What's that all about? Is there a Mario game coming out? Alright. I'll just shock people to death, and then when I run out of magic, I'll attack an enemy with them. I'll absorb mana, boom, and then I can start smiting again. Fantastic. That works out nicely. What time is it? Almost 9 o'clock. I've spent the entire stream doing these fucking Oblivion gates. Mario 3D World Switch port comes out with an add-on called Bowser's Fury. Oh, that game. Zach's been going on about that. And it's meant to be like a mini open world Mario game, and you work with Bowser and turn into a giant cat at the end. It looks amazing. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I heard about that game once, and I just wasn't interested. I might have to look into it more. Ow. Ow. Leave me alone. My mace is screaming at me. Like, look at the mace. Between the... like, the blades, there's like a little... I mean, really, I could just fly all the way at the top. But I want to do some of it, you know? Let's save my magic a little bit so I can heal. There we go. Ow! Bitch. Cute. Bitch. Let's grab that. God damn. Alright, almost at the top now. Burger off, buddy! Relax, guy. God damn. Oh yeah, this Sigic Stone is perfect right now. Oh, this is exactly what I needed. Ow. I banish you. Oh, down you go. Alright, let's heal up. There we go. What? Shit. There's no, healing fund. There's typically a healing fund there. Well, that sucks. Nope. Nope. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I've got so much shit, I'm gonna have to sell some of this. Yeah, that's right. You better fall. Alright, let's grab it. Fuck you! It belongs to me now! Oh! Yay! Alright, there's this guy. I noticed him as I entered before. Let's see. A lot of people were apparently moaning that the furry part was short. The fury part was short. It's 4 hours long. But I'm like, hey, it's an added game already on a long game. Okay. At least it's not just the basic port, the high price. They actually added a lot of stuff to Pokken Tournament as well. Pokken Tournament wasn't just a basic port. I suppose the same thing with Smash Bros. As well, actually. Now Nintendo... Give me my Wind Waker HD port, Grubby Paws. To be honest, if they did the same thing with that game, or they released Oh, look, he died. He didn't even make it to the portal itself. Well, yeah, if they did like a Wind Waker port and added more stuff to it, I might pick that game up again. I did like Wind Waker. Wind Waker was the game... Well, Wind Waker HD was the game that turned me around on Zelda. Because before then, I had constantly tried to get into Legend of Zelda, and I just couldn't. But Wind Waker made me fall in love with the series, so... I still can't get into the older games, but after Wind Waker, I managed to get into Breath of the Wild, despite all its game's problems, so... I can't say that I can't get into Legend of Zelda anymore. I've definitely warmed up to that game over the years. God damn. The stun locks on these guys. Alright then. Toggle collision. Looks like it's all the way in the distance over there. It looks like this one has 2 entrances. What the hell? Look, there's another one over there. Weird. Literally the same boat as you. It was your video that made me buy Wind Waker, and just, oh my god, yeah, that game is so good. Yeah, man. And the thing is, I know I would dislike the original version of it, because I fucking hate the concept of needing to play the stupid goddamn wind direction change thing whenever it needs to go in a different direction. But in that game, you can just get yourself a different sail, so you don't need to do that, which makes life so much better. So yeah, like, there was aspects of that version that was not in the original that improved on it. Because I actually got I remember getting the GameCube. I was gonna get the Pokemon Coliseum video that came with the bonus disc, and instead I was convinced to get the Legend of Zelda collection because it comes with a bunch of Legend of Zelda games. And I played a bunch of Legend of Zelda games that day. I played the original Zelda game, I played Wind Waker, not Wind Waker, I played the original Legend of Zelda game, I played Majora's Mask, I played the one that's often touted as the greatest game of all time, Ocarina of Time, and I played the demo for Wind Waker, and it was all shit. I did not like any of them, and I've been salty about that ever since. It was the last time I listened to a game employee. And I've been salty about not being able to get that bonus disc for Pokemon Coliseum for years. I ended up selling that Zelda collection to Zach for like 20 quid years later. It's how much I hated it. I do not like most Legend of Zelda games. I heard a lot of people hated the Triforce part that HD one fixed. Hey, no worries, man. I'm not gonna force you to chat 24/7. Yeah, I don't know about the Triforce part. I just know that there's aspects of the original Wind Waker game that are just tedious. But honestly, the reason why people hated the game in the first place is because it came out after, I think, Twilight. And Twilight was just very dull and detailed. And honestly, I mean, it's got the coolest looking Link. I get it. And I'm not just talking about the wolf, but also, yes, the wolf. But, you know. But the main reason why people hated that game was because it was cartoony. And that's actually... I'll wait for him to come back. And that's actually one thing a lot of people like about it now. That it's cartoony. Because it doesn't age as fast. Cartoony art designs just don't age as fast as realistic ones. Because realistic ones are based purely on the technology, whereas cartoony ones are more stylized. And obviously technology ages much, much faster than stylistic art designs. God damn. A lot of these games you've never played whatsoever. There's no shame in that, really. Knowing Nintendo, they'll re-release them all at some point, so you'll have ample opportunity. But I mean, you might like them, but I'm not gonna say don't try them because I'm obviously in the minority. A lot of people like these games. But they're just not for me. You had to find like 5 maps, then go to Twinkle, tell him where they were, something like that. But HC had 3 instead of 5. Yeah, it honestly seems like they removed a lot of basic tedium in the game, which is fine by me. Well, that's that done. My character has saved the day yet again.
Please, by all means. How are you?
What time is it? Oh goddamn, they've gone to bed already. Oh yes, the counts are working so heavily. They've gone to bed at fucking 7 o'clock. Ay ay ay. That reminds me, we've still got to visit that Oregonian friend that we saved from the Mythic Dawn cult.
Good to see you.
I'm sure you have many...
8 for Bruma.
Well, with the Oblivion Gate near Leia
Gates?
closed, I suppose the
Pearl.
immediate threat is lessened. I will do as you ask. Let no one say Leowin did not do its part to uphold the Empire.
They need to fix that tedium in Animal Crossing and add villagers coming to your house in the cafe. Yeah.
Bye.
Greetings to you.
I miss the cafe. That's one of the things I'm really hoping they're going to add this year. Because I got into that. Because obviously, like, when Animal Crossing New Leaf first came out, I didn't actually drink coffee. I hadn't developed the taste for it then. I think that I was like, what, 2016? Isn't that when the game came out? Something like that? And then I went back to the game and played like 2 months of it before New Horizons came out. And it became part of my daily routine to have a cup of coffee in the morning on the game whilst having a cup of coffee in real life. It's dumb.
Well met.
But that's what I did every day. And I like that in the best Animal Crossing to date. You know, I'd like to have my early morning coffee with my early morning in-game coffee. Very much looking forward to Festival, though. I'm hoping it's not going to clash with a stream. If it does, I might actually not just skip the stream for that day. It's on the 15th. I don't know when it starts, though. I might be able to get it done during the day. I don't know. Pave is by far, like, Festival is my second favorite Animal Crossing holiday, with the Halloween event being my first. But Pave is by far my favorite of the Animal Crossing, like, holiday event characters. Just this big peacock. I always imagine he has, like, a Spanish accent going, Festival!
I have something to discuss with you. I never thought it possible, but for that I am thankful. But Arana doesn't wish to take up his father's seat unless I ask you something first. He wishes you to be Count.
He wants me to be a Count?
While it
Count Faolan? Yeah.
This way, it is within his rights to request this. It's up to you if you wish. You can rule as the Count of Kvatch.
Nintendo said they plan to at least support it for 3 years with stuff. And with the way they have been selling, I think we're good. Honestly, yeah. They've been doing, like, periodically updating every, like, few months. So, we've got at least, like, what? Like 4, maybe 5 updates coming in the coming year. There's a lot of time for them to add stuff. I'd be honored to serve as Count, yeah. And hell, if the day comes I become a vampire, which I'm not doing because being a vampire in this game is awful and curing it can cause a game-breaking bug. So, like, in fact, curing the vampirism in this game can cause 2 game-breaking bugs. That quest is attached to not 1, but 2 game-breaking bugs. So I will not be becoming a vampire at all. Yeah, be honest to service Count.
I'm sure he'll make a great Count.
Great Count.
I'll spread the word immediately. I hope your new quarters in the castle.
Cool. I've got my own house in a castle. I mean, I'd still rather live in Cheydinhall, but still. That's pretty neat, I've got to say. I'll never understand this form of architecture, by the way. Where you enter and the house is actually built, like, underground or something. I mean, I guess it's warmer. And in a time before central heating, it makes sense. But it's still just kind of weird. TLC. Because I'm lazy, I'm doing it this way. Don't mind me. Speaking of Count, I went to a vampire place where they were worshipping a statue. And they tried to convert me. And I tried to infect the dude trying to convert me into a werewolf. He wasn't happy. LOL. I think that mod seems like it's taken some base things from Morrowind. Because I think that's not like Anthropy, but vampirism. I think that's how it worked in Morrowind. Wait a minute. I forgot to ask him to aid Bruma. You. Aid for Bruma.
I have few enough men to spare, but you have more than earned our help.
You goddamn know I have.
I can. Bruma.
Yay! All the allies for Bruma have been obtained. Right then. Oh, shit. Wait, I've got to check my... I still need to do that. Okay. So I'm still waiting for the next part of this quest. Can I actually get into the castle now? This place is looking nice at this point, isn't it? So, similar to how vampirism can work. I know when, in Morrowind, you can, there's a multitude of different vampire strains. I think there's like 4 or 5 different vampire strains. And when you get infected by that, you become part of a specific clan with each benefit. It's actually really cool the way they do it in Morrowind. Right, let's stop off in the chapel. Let's cure... Do we still have the diseases? We probably will, yes. This might be purely decorative, actually. We'll find out. No. Wow, I've still got it? What? Say what? Wait a minute. Quarter by endurance, quarter by speed, quarter by magicka. I think it's bugged. This can happen. It can happen where you get like a debuff and the debuff stays. So let's drink some skooma and hopefully that'll reset it. There we go. Yeah, so I've drank some skooma. And... might be attached to the stuff I'm wearing as well. We'll find out. Let's go to the Imperial City and see if we can sell a bunch of stuff, huh? We'll also do some alchemy. Before we do that, though, let's teleport to a different city. Coral. I want war boars back. They were really cool. Yeah, I like boars. Honestly, I think war boars might be the most terrifying of all the possible war creatures, because boars are fucking terrifying. Have you seen how big wild hogs can get? They can be almost as big as cows. They look like something out of fantasy. They can be huge. Absolutely fucking huge. Oh, it crashed. God damn it. Alright, let's increase the counter. The game's crash meter is almost legal. But yeah, like, imagine, like, a boar's tenacity mixed with bloodlust, like demonic bloodlust and partial human intelligence. Oh, man. That's terrifying. It's like, obviously, I'm attached to the aesthetic of werewolves, you know, but I think boar is probably technically the coolest one. I think out of all the pets I'd have as a basic hunter as well, I'd probably choose boar instead. Because, yeah, boars are hardy. Their fur is like armor as well. Like, the bristles, they're surprisingly tough. I actually have a boar bristle brush for my beard. Alright. Yeah, there we go, that did it. I just needed to grab some skooma. See, kids? If you're having problem with your health, do drugs, and then pray the drugs away, and you're gonna be okay. Okay then. Yeah, that worked out nicely. Cool.
High Elf.
What's the news from the other?
So, let's go to Cyrodiil. Let's sell a bunch of things, sort out our inventory, and then we shall go into the gates of Oblivion. Actually, no, we'll do other things first, but then we'll go into the gates of Oblivion. So I want to make myself look nice and cool. Is it actually open? Do you have to wait today?
Over here.
What?
Do I know you?
Fuck off.
Somehow I think we will meet again.
Yes, yes, you're attached to the Thieves Guild questline. Leave me alone. That's great advice. I know bow fairy and wonder how they feel about the goblins. I mean, I hope they like it. Bows are cool, man.
Have a look around.
I mean, I'd also probably want to eat them. Because, you know, bows are tasty, but, you know. Right, I'm not selling that just yet. One-handed longsword. I'm gonna keep the katana. Let's sell the longsword. Oh no, let's the Fawn blade. Let's keep that one. Sell a katana. Sell the maces. You know that's powerful, but yeah, I don't need it. I'll keep the arrows. I might actually swap over to a bow for a bit. Next time I get a bow. Heavy shadow armor.
Maybe you're better off.
Oh. I'm gonna have to sell these one at a time. Oh god, the light shadow. No.
That seems. You got it. You.
Oh, Torchlight free?
That's a thing.
I honestly forgot Torchlight 3 was even a thing. I remember Torchlight 2.
An excellent.
I forgot 3 was even a thing.
You need.
God. I'm actually going to keep one of these. I am going to keep one of them. Because I might actually use one of them. So I am keeping one of them around.
A good price.
And I'll probably end up selling... actually, no. I'll keep the armor of the Grand Champion. Even if I don't use it, it's something I really should just keep around. Alright, so I've got that. Shrouded armor. No, I'll get rid of that. Kvatch shield. That's light armor. I'll keep hold of that.
You got
The Kvatch Curious. I'll keep hold of that. Because just because it's special. Same. I'll sell the apron.
You've made. That's an excellent bar.
Resist magic. I'll equip that. Oh shit, I'll lose my ears, won't I? Fire shield.
You've made a good bit of.
Yeah, I'll lose my ears. I'll sell it. No, I'll keep hold of it for now, because it might be attached to that quest. I'll keep that. Heavy armor, I'll sell that. Hand to hand, sell. Brass ring. Ring of acrobatics, I might keep that. Resist shock. Knights of the Fawn. And that looks like it's useful for something. Yeah, this isn't exactly the most interesting of all the episode moments, but yeah. I've been meaning to sort this shit out for ages.
seems a fair price.
Now I'm on Skyrim and Xbox looking for mods. They're really weird seeing mods on console. Yeah, unfortunately the selection of mods are really poor because most good mods require the script extender, which the consoles can't support, as far as I'm aware anyway.
That's a... You... You... You've got a great deal. That's more...
I wish there was a better way of doing this, like just highlighting them and selecting sell all. But that would make too much sense. I'm keeping the Argonian account book. Let's sell the Mythic Dawn commentaries.
You got... That seems... You...
Zombie.
A fine trans...
Water breathing. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I installed the unlimited inventory space mod, because honestly, I'd have to constantly come back and sell a bunch of things if I did it the crap way, or the not the usual way, and it would be so boring constantly needing to come back. But it'd be either that or just ignoring a bunch of stuff. So, it's not great. Lion's pelt I'll keep. I do need that for something. I'll sell most of the wolves' pelts, but keep one.
You've got a great deal there.
Silver nugget.
You've got a great...
I'll just get rid of all that. I don't need all this. Sell a cloth. Riveting stream, guys, isn't there? So exciting. So, just, oh. Epic inventory management experience. Ooh.
That's more...
I would go black, purely because white gets dirty easily, whereas black, well, you don't notice it as much. Right. Time to get a shit ton of intelligence. Oh god. Okay. It's not high enough. I need some basic foods. Watermelon. Yes. Apples. Yes. Bread, yes. Cheese. There we go. Now we can add something else in there. Some cheese wedges, some lettuce, flour, and an onion. It's like a lovely sandwich. Potatoes, rice. Pears. What else have we got? Bone meal. More flesh. Rat meat. Cool. I can make stuff out of this. Hell yeah. Fucking hell, the Daedra hearts I'm carrying around here. Dragon's tongue. Nope. Void salts? Yeah, I can make something with that. Believes, nope. Nightshade, yeah, can make something with that. Root pulp, lavender sprig. Glow dust. Nope. This stuff. Nope. Alright, that'll be it for now.
Let's do business.
Alright.
That's it.
Right then.
Come back and see me.
Fandabby dozy.
Fare thee well.
So, let me grab my Daedric hunting journal. So, we probably could do that. Ring of the Mirror, level 5. What level am I now? I'm higher than 5, aren't I? I'm 6. Namira Shrine. It is Bruma. I need to exit this place first, don't I?
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Good to see you.
They're saying some cult.
Apparently it's worse on PlayStation 4 for some reason, but yeah, lacking on slot. Just looking at PC cases I should go with. Okay. Storage doesn't really matter unless you're doing like certain things. So for me it matters because obviously recording video saves up a lot of the space. I shoot photography in RAW, which takes up a lot of space. And I play a lot of big RPGs, which take up a lot of space. So for me, storage is essential. So it really comes down to what you need. About here. Yeah. Her shrine should be about there. Faux aggro. Okay, so we're looking for a shrine. It should be in this direction somewhere. Can't see it just yet. Where is it? Yeah, it's Bruma. And then that goes up and around here. And then bounce it down there. Maybe it's around there. Let's try down there. We'll find it. Actually, do you know what would be faster? Turn collision on and let's toggle God mode so I don't get full damage. That is probably a bit faster. They ported over that furry mod for Skyrim, what all furries? How the heck did they manage that, lol? Can you get Inigo? Is Inigo on there? Because Inigo is totally worth it. Where the hell is this shrine? Ooh! Is that it? I think that might be it. No, that's a tower. What else is around here? Toadstool Hollow? Wait a minute. I'm turning in circles. Oblivion. Nermina Shrine. Alright, I think I'm off. I think it's here. About there. Let's go. Dog mode disabled. Toggle collision. Just keep heading over in this direction. Weird. I mean, it sounds cool. I've not bothered with it yet, but it does sound cool that you can actually mod... Ah, here we go. This is the right direction. It is cool that you can actually mod on console. Obviously not as expansive as it is on PC, but it is nice. But if you can get Inigo on there, that'll be a reason. I'd love it. Inigo is like the best mod. I've gushed about Inigo so much. Hey! Alright, we've made it. In order to talk to the Glorious One, I must first make my personality pretty low. How low must it go? Less or equal than 20. What is my personality currently? 40. So... Drinky, 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 drinky. Apparently, I can't do it with beer. Wait a minute. Oblivion, cheap wine. Yes, here we go. 00037F7F. Oh, god damn it. Zero 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 37F 7F. Hey! That's better.
You dare approach my shrine, child of light? You who walks this plain.
This Daedric prince likes you to be drunk as a skunk. This is actually one of my favorite Daedric quests.
That you deserve my favor.
You basically have to go and help a bunch of her just followers. You'll see what I mean.
Now, though, some would seek to bring light to their darkness.
Even as an uncapped mod, so you can run in 60 FPS. That is actually really cool. God damn, I'm gonna have to mod it in myself. Is this on PlayStation 4?
Cast this spell upon the priests. Allow my beloved Forgotten to kill the interlopers. When this is done, I shall reward you for your efforts.
Right. Let's dump these first. And I'll dump the cheat line as well. So oh, there's another Oblivion gate down there. Well, I'm not doing that. I want to do this one because I want the ring. Alright. So, in this little cave system, or old Iliad ruin system, there are Namira cultists, and they like to hide in the darkness and the filth, wallowing in their own disgustingness. And there are a bunch of priests who I think are K down here. So my goal is to find these priests of RK, to hit them with one of these, enabling Namira's followers to be like, ha 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 ha, we can see you now, for your light has been extinguished. And then they'll kill them. So he's bugging out. Oh, here we go. So that's a thing. You can mod on PC4. That's pretty cool. Shame it's a bit more unstable, but yeah. That's fine. I see a light. I see a little silhouette over priest Scaramouche, go and sicken my little friends. There is no light anymore, now he must die. Goodbye, 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 and he must die. Okay, cannot hear you in the darkness of this place, this place, this place. Go, 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 go. This place is a place of darkness. You are not welcome here. No, no, you're not. Is this place for Namira's cultists? Go get him. By the... No! Oh, hey there. Bye. Arcade, protect me! He done died. Yay! I killed all the people. I'm a good worshipper of a Daedric cultist. I mean, Daedric prince. Anyway, let's escape this place and get a reward. It was really easy, but it was meant for a much lower level character. So... Alright then. There's enemies nearby, apparently. Well, let's summon the zombie and see which way they run. Apparently there are enemies nearby, so I can't fast travel. Do you want to help me out with this, Rob? Nope. Good to know. Can I travel now? Nope. Eey. It'll probably be a mud crab somewhere. It's preventing me from continuing. There we go. Alright then. I did the thing. I quenched the light and brought in the darkness and all that good shit.
The forgotten are free to wallow in their misery.
Yay! Wallowing in misery!
Take my ring. Let it bring pain to others who would wish it upon you. Namira blesses you.
Yes. Ooh. I forgot that was a thing. Check it out. I got myself a staff offhand. Boom. Yeah, I'm keeping that. Yeah, that's a modded thing. So, Ring in the Mirror. Reflect damage 12% on self. Reflect spell 10% on spell self. Very nice. And then we'll also have Fortify Speed. There we go. So I can still move pretty quickly. And that should give me 12 reflect damage. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's do Blood of the Divines. Actually, we'll save that. What about join the Mages Guild? Let's continue on doing these quests. Cheydinhall, Bruma, Coral, Anvil, Skingrad. Not done the Skingrad one. Let's do the Skingrad one. Alright. I shall try that Inigo mod. I've never used it before. It's great. It's a companion Khajiit. You can find him in jail in the you can find him in jail in the Riften barracks. Wow, that's distracting. Holy shit. God, that is so distracting. You can find him in the barracks, and he's a fully voiced companion with multiple different interactions and RP things, and he's absolutely fantastic.
What is it, associate?
He favors light armor and a bow, but, you know,
I'm Selena.
you can use other things.
You too. Hello, guildmate.
I trust you have a good reason for interrupting me.
Why does every asshole in this game have that same hairstyle? Recommendation.
I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time.
Just chill today
Now that I've
and doing
thought
the
about
stuff
it, I
that's
do
right
have a
there.
small
Pretty much.
problem concerning Earthor. He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it?
Yeah, sure. I'll help out best way I can.
Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him.
I have
about
G
some
Fuel,
notes
so
he
everything is good.
You
This is
might
the
want to
Wumper
ask
Fruit one
around and see if
from
anyone
like
can
Crash
be of some
Bandicoot.
help.
Really good. It's like mango.
Let me know when he's back, and you'll have your recommendation.
Good shit. E4.
He's... Have a...
I salute you for...
Rifor.
He hasn't shown up here in a while. I assumed he was still out at Bleak Flats Cave, where he usually stays. I don't remember where it is, honestly. I know it's west of Skin...
Cool. Thank you.
You too.
Ah, just a woman I'd like to see.
Threatened us all, yet only you took action to destroy it. You have my thanks, hero.
Look at her cute little poofy cheeks. It looks like she's smiling all the time. The Argonians with this mod are so cute. Bleeflax Cave.
It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it.
Time to taint my Skyrim on Xbox with the furry mod. Oh my god, looky. I want to try that one. Crash Bandicoot 4 was so freaking good. I never played it, to be honest. I haven't played Crash Bandicoot in years.
Especially the part about it being her idea. Good luck.
Wait.
You're here about that
Bleak Flats Cave was your idea?
Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do something about that, won't we? By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help.
She might be the worst person yet.
In case you need to defend yourself. I'll be here when you get back. Good luck.
I'm sure you will, doing fucking nothing as per usual. When I get into power, I am sending you to fucking Bruma.
How goes it?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I'm getting rid of that. I can't deal with that anymore. That is awful. Alright. My Argonian of Oblivion is super cute. Oh god, he's back. Well, you won't last very long. Come on, I'll show you the way. Yeah. Argonians in this game are really cute. I like them. Unmodded, they're pretty much the only race in the game that doesn't look dumb. So, yeah. Also, you can mess around with the tone to make like a pure black one. It's really cool. Very nice race choice for your Oblivion playthrough. I very much approve. I'm playing a Breton in Skyrim as well, actually. That Argonian, I thought, you know what? I'm always playing an Argonian or a Khajiit. Let's play something else, especially since I've got like the cape mod, and if you use the cape mod, it cuts off their tail. So like, let's use something else. The same reason why I'm playing human in this one, actually, because if you're playing as an Argonian, you can't wear capes because it cuts off your tail and it looks dumb. Oop, shit, this way. There's Oblivion gates fucking everywhere. Ugh. I'm not doing them all. Fuck that. Just stretch human textures, it's awful. Yeah, I agree. Alright, place your bets now. How long will the adoring fan last in this dungeon? Betting ends. Oh, 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 oh. He's running away. Wait, no, we can't have that. It'll glitch the quest. There we go. But yeah, it really is just a fucking stretched human face. It's even worse when you see them at an angle. Like, Argonians look fine, but the Khajiit, oh god. Khajiit along with Orcs really were the races in Skyrim that were improved the most. Since when could fucking zombies heal? God damn. Oh, you're still around. Good to know. God damn it. I'm gonna be so weak when I finally swap over to light armor again and blade. I get what you mean, kinda, but it's, get the same, but yeah, just me and human don't work. Very tempted to do orc run, as I like orcs, but that's it. Honestly, orcs are one of the best races in the game, at least in Skyrim. I'm not sure about Oblivion, but in Skyrim, like, they start off with a +20 in both enchanting and smithing, which makes the grind for those, like, much less, and they're the only race that gets 20 in both of them. On top of that, they have the berserk ability, and one of the best builds for an orc is actually a sneak class. You go with an orc and you go berserk with a stealth dagger build, and the amount of damage you can get from that is higher than anything else in the game outside of abusing alchemy. It's insane. Thanks for the stream today. Been feeling really sick, and it's been a nice pick-me-up. I am glad I could help out, man. I am mostly over my cold at this point, but I've still got a bit of a sore throat, and I'm still coughing a little bit. Of course, in saying that, I instinctively want to cough. But thankfully, mine's over now for the most part. It's like the worst day was day one, and then after that, it was just dealing with that for the most part. It's kind of weird. Oh, you're still alive. Holy shit. He's not dead yet. Hey there!
They're all gone? I can leave the cave? Oh, thank you. I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I maybe come with you?
That's why I'm here, man.
Oh, thank you. You're just too kind.
No worries, man. You're trapped with a bunch of really tough zombies. I get it. Follow me.
I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I'm surprised this guy's still alive, to be honest. Maybe wood elves are hardier than I thought. I'll take that 11 gold pieces as payment. Thank you very much. Alright then. Let's get back. Get that recommendation. And finally start the really cool quest. It's weird doing it this way. It's been very disjointed. Typically speaking, when I play this game, I've said this before, but I focus on one thing. So I'll typically do like the arena first and unlock the Dark Brotherhood. I'll then do the Fighters Guild. Get that out the way. I'll do the Dark Brotherhood. That'll be my favorite one. Then I'll do... Oh, it's just crashed. Oh, we're so close to the crash counter being legal. I'll do the Dark Brotherhood. Then I'll do the Knights of the Nine. No, Thieves Guild. Yeah, I saved the Knights of the Nine for after I've done all the Daedric quests because of the evil point meter thing. So I'll need to be at least level 20, but I don't know, I'm not sure. But there is like a specific order, and I just focus on that one quest over and over and over again, and then when it's done, I move on to the next one. That's usually how I do it. But I've obviously that will be. I feel as if that will be kind of boring to watch, so I've been splitting things up a little bit. I wish so much of the modding was able to do on Switch. That just make it perfect. Honestly, like if you look at the mods I have installed for Skyrim and Oblivion, I have so many mods installed for Skyrim, and the majority of the mods that I've got installed in Oblivion are mods that make other mods work. But there's so much shit that I've installed in Skyrim because a lot of it needs improvement. Whereas Oblivion just doesn't. Like, more stuff available for the most part. Like, most of it's cosmetics. So, a few quest mods as well. But that comes as part of cosmetics, so.
Oh, hello.
What is it now?
Oh!
What's new with you?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind.
Adrian,
and
I'm back.
Have
I
renounced
was
the slave
rescued.
trade and freed the
So it
beast
would
from
seem.
servitude.
You're unharmed,
It
I
seems
presume.
that these are turbulent
Well,
times in the land
my
of the
pride is a
Dunmer.
little wounded. Bye.
Oh,
Hello,
spare me.
associate.
You're lucky I bothered to send someone after you at all. In the future, would you please be more careful?
Do you think what happened to Vatch will happen here? I'll just...
That's what I think of your bullshit. Alright? The guy almost died. Quit being a dick.
Do you think what happened to Vatch could happen here? I'll just pack up my supplies and be on my way then. Thank you for sending someone to help me.
I hope this is important.
Would you lot shut up? I'm trying to listen.
Tanika makes some truly fine wines at her winery.
So the anvil
I think they're every bit as good as the
Greetings.
Good day.
Recommendation, please.
I've spoken with Earthor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy.
Yeah, you look super fucking busy getting your fellow mages goddamn killed and walking around talking bollocks.
Allow me to extend my
I hope I can help.
Do you? No, you don't.
Farewell.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
They say syndicates of wisdom.
You.
Well met.
Wow, do none of you guys have any fucking spells to sell me? You guys suck. The Skingrad Mage Guild sucks. Do you hear that, Skingrad Mage Guild? You suck. Although you are actually done pretty well today. Good job. You're still alive. You may come with me more. Right, Join the Mages Guild. Bravilla's next. Oh, this place. Oh, wait. Oh, no, not wait. Okay. So, this Mage Guild quest is really fucking annoying. But, the quest that you unlock after the main quest for this area is pretty fucking good. Also, here's the leader of the Dark Brotherhood. Hi!
I'm sorry, but I'm really not one for engaging in conversation. Please, leave me.
He's currently getting messages from, the Night Lover. So, yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
New boots, a new to Bravo.
We all owe you a debt of gratitude.
Whatever.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah. Mage Guild? Mage Guild. It's so comfy.
Hello there.
What's the latest?
It's one of them days today where I went to hit bed since my partner's been shit. Laying Blade, play Skyrim on the Switch. People wonder why I love that system so much. Yeah, man. Before the stream started, I was getting comfortable in this chair and I was talking to myself, like checking the volume and things, and I was like, man, the Switch has ruined me. I do not feel comfortable playing games on the PC as much anymore because it's just like I'm sat in a chair all the fucking time, where the Switch is just so much more comfortable. I'm not restricted by anything but the battery life. Wait, who the fuck are you?
Delphin Gend.
Your armor is really cool.
Be seeing you.
I didn't know that existed. Like, proper fucking male battle mage armor. That's really fucking cool. Oh, no, she's got rid of it. God damn it. Where's the Argonian? You're an Argonian. No. Could I? Get out of bed. Could I?
Hello there, associate. You're here.
Yes, I'm ready for the recommendation.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process.
Okay, that sounds pretty good to me. This is honestly one of the more reasonable quests in the line. Who's Varen Vamori?
I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardaline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks...
Like having a laptop that doesn't burn your legs. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about with that one. One of the only modern systems where you can really just pop... Yeah, man. I completely agree. It's why I love it. One thing I find so distracting about her... This is I'm distracted by her face. Because her snout is, like, delightfully shaped. It's, like, perfectly shaped, and it leads to her mouth because of the shaded hood she's worked on. So while I'm talking to her, I'm just watching her teeth the entire time.
It's more symbolic than practical.
Like the way it curves down here into the lips, it's like perfectly symmetrical. Like her face is perfect. She just looks great. I get distracted by weird shit.
Make sure Varen...
I hate the way he just sits there and looks at me. Do I have better? I probably have better than Beguile, don't I? Cliff racer flying in the sky. Cliff racer fly so high. Fly. Shit, my illusion isn't high enough. She's crying. She got stuck in an animation while she was trying to talk to me. She's technically crying. Ugh. Fine. Ooh, am I still... No, I'm not weakened. Okay. Let's go back to the fucking Mages Guild. Let's sleep. Get up in the fucking morning. Why is it whenever I go somewhere in this game, it's goddamn night? God damn. God damn. No, 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 no. Get out of it. Out. My bed.
A pleasure to...
Yeah, piss off.
You too.
What the... Boo. Right. Here, I'll sleep in this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There you are, Countess.
Oh, shit.
I have a letter from Faolan for you. The castle has been completed, and so the city is finally restored.
Hey! Right, I'll have to go back for that. First of all, let's read this letter so I don't forget last time. I wonder what the hell's going out. Nope. Damp note. No for Faolan. It's one of them. Ah, here we go. Cool. Right. We'll end the stream in a minute, I think. Oh, he's actually come in the house again. Wait, where is he?
Greetings, Guildmaid.
You!
Hello, friend. What can I do for you?
I
don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't.
Gotta say though, that face mod is a godsend. I'm really into the game now, rather than being taken out due to the scariness of the characters. It's amazing how much a small changes matter. Yeah, I know, right? They look so much better. I like how they kind of mix the Skyrim changes with it as well, so you can actually properly tell the difference between the races where you couldn't prior to this. Major Staff.
All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. I was a little ashamed afterwards, but I didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend of mine, Saurus Aranum.
Saurus Aranum.
He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who...
Alright. So...
Tell Ardeline I'm sorry.
First of all, let's talk to...
Morning.
Why is everyone here right now?
Greetings, Faolan.
Any luck talking with Varen?
I like the mage's arm around... Oh god, she's still crying. Staff.
Varen Vamori.
Adeline.
Don't say anything. He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume...
If it wasn't a thing and you prefer playing handheld, it'd be the console I'd highly recommend, but yeah.
And go resolve.
Hate the Joy-Con drift.
And of course,
is a thing. Honestly, yeah, the Joy-Con drift is a massive fucking sore spot on the whole thing.
I'm willing to teach if
right. Would you stop crying? Every time I talk to her, she just bursts into tears. God damn it. Right. So we're currently here in Breville, the city I always forget. So we're gonna save it here. New save. Alright. And that will be the stream. We are almost at 18 complete. It just works crashes. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. It's always more entertaining when I've got people hanging around, giving conversation. Because I've played through this game a billion times before, and I know so much about the base game. Mods not so much, but the base game. So doing it this way, I'm glad I did. It's added a bit of a change to and made me play it in a different way, just to make it a little bit more entertaining, and it's been fun. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. And I will see you guys next time, which shall be on Monday. Same time, 7:20 next Monday. Obviously, the weekends, I've got Dungeons & Dragons coming up soon, and I just like the weekends to myself, because, you know, play games with friends on the Switch and whatnot, and do other things, so. But yeah, next stream will be on Monday around 7:20 again. Thanks again for joining me. See you guys next time.